Get my ID man. Hey, before we put him in here, get my ID man. Hold him in before we put him in there. Who's making the arrest? Now let's get this picture with him. Which way? That way or this way?
Come back behind us.
Yeah, move out of the way. Give me that map. Handcuffs on it. Handcuffs. Here's some. Don't hit me no more, man. Don't hit me no more. Clear off. Bring him to this flag. What's that, Chief? Unit 19.
You gotta go home and lay down and die. You'll have a heart attack. You know what? I think I'm going to get
Tonight at 8:30. Tonight at 8:30, there will be a mass meeting at SCLC at Chestnut and West Hunter. We're going to discuss what we're going to do in the future.
Good right, John.
Been enough trouble. We do not need any more.
Repeat John Emma. Repeat John Emma. Repeat John. He won the right. He beat him. He beat him. When they started talking, we got a freedom of assembly, freedom of speech. We can walk down the street.
We were on the sidewalk. People were on the sidewalk. There was nothing but police terror.
said, well, wait on the course, and I waited on the course. First we went to DeKalb County.
Ain't no good.
Then they said, wait on the whole course. Then I started thinking about my history. I knew that in 1953, they said that black people couldn't eat in the same place as white folks. The court said that. Black folks got in the streets and people of goodwill got in the streets, and they changed the court decision. And all during our history, we know that the courts have said certain things, and if we stand back and let them continue to tell us what to do, we are going to be in bad shape. And all of us and start working and start getting ready for the activity on tomorrow.
Because it's not necessary to be here long tonight. I want you to know that my brother has just sent a message to me from the jailhouse. Yes. And my brother's message is that Tyrone, I want you to pick up, and I want you to carry on the movement. And I want you to pick up and carry on exactly where I left off. And whatever it takes, you make sure that you just do your best. And tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to pick up where my brother left off and carry on. Yeah. My brother says by my good friend Charles Allen, who has just left the jailhouse, that if it's necessary, then I must go to jail tomorrow. And if it's necessary, Dr. Abernathy must go to jail the next day. Yeah. And if it's necessary, some of you must go to jail also. Yeah. But you have to weigh your conscience. Yeah. You have to weigh your conscience. I'm not saying you must go to jail. I'm saying that if you can go, and if it becomes necessary, do go. Because the leader is in jail. And the leader needs your help. And the only way you can help the leader is to do whatever the next leader says do. And whatever we decide to do, I hope that we all can be together. There are a lot of people who don't want to go to jail, who don't believe in going to jail. But I'm a firm believer in jail going. I've been 17 times, and tomorrow probably will be the 18th. So I'm a firm to the CIA, to the FBI, to John Edmonds, and to those folks. That the plan tomorrow will be just as it was today. Yeah. We're going to leave from Dr. King's gravesite at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. We're going to proceed up Auburn Avenue North to Peachtree. We may not make it to Peachtree. We may be cut off at Cortland. But whatever the police department decides to do tomorrow, then I'm prepared. We're going to pick up. We're going to pick up. We're going to pick up where Jose Williams left off. And I guess that is why all of you need to go home. That is what you must do. Now I'm going to mark what's wrong. At the demonstration today, you'll see that the leader of the coalition was criticizing Jose publicly. Folks around us. We do not need them around us. When you find people in the community talking against the most activist person in the community, a man who's on the case 365.5 days a year, a man who is trying to deal with the problems of people, black and white, poor people. When you find people in the community trying to stop him, then you must expose them, whoever they are, whether they be black, white, blue, or green. You must expose them. So, I don't know how many of you are ready, but I'm ready. Whatever we decide to do, brother, we're going to do it together. Now, when I say let's get the guns, we get the guns.
But you wait until I say, let's get the guns. I don't think we need the guns yet. Now, my leader is on his way in, Ralph David Abernathy. The body never showed up, and he participated in this movement. I want you to welcome our friend, Brother John Lewis of the Vote Education Project.
Now, you know, one thing Martin Luther King Jr. taught all of us, and he taught us so well, that we all must find our role. You know, that he said in effect in 1955 during the Montgomery bus boycott, that those people that couldn't run, they had to walk. And those that couldn't walk, they had to crawl. And those that couldn't crawl, you just had to rock or just sit alone. But somehow, in some way, you had to get involved in this struggle, involved in this movement. So I like to think that all of us are involved. Now, you know, I went to jail, and I'm not ashamed of the fact that the police department in this city on this day committed a great crime, a crime against innocent people. Now, I thought we won that right during the 60s. I know there's some people in this community, some black people. I'm glad.
thing somewhere else. We don't need it.
I'm with the press also.
We'll have something down at Police Headquarters a little bit later.
Who's going to release it? Man's chief man has been informed of what went on.
Of the Portland Auburn thing? As far as I know, he hasn't yet. He will be shortly.
He will be shortly. Is he expected to come down here?
I have no idea.
Do you know if he'll be able to make that statement?
I have no idea. That's the reason I said we'll, be able to answer that. If you contact the police department in about 45 minutes or so,
They'll make a statement down there. What, was there any, did you make any initial statement, understand the Channel 5 earlier?
well, they caught me like that. I did, yes, but I'm not going to do it one at a time. It's true, just going to do it one time.
What did you tell them? Can you just repeat for us what you told them?
Not here, no.
Have you watched those guys with those horses? They trampled over people. They swung those clubs indiscriminately and just hit people. And we can't do that. We can't allow that to happen. Not in lovely Atlanta. It's the permit. And when that permit is done away with, then I think it's time for all of us to be deeply concerned about the course of the country, not only Atlanta, for that matter. But that's the permit. So.
By 7:30, the crowd at Central City Park had thinned out, and the talk had changed, not so much what happened today, but what would be done tomorrow and the day after. We talked with an executive of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, Bernard Scott Lee.